Hey guys, Gadget, and it's late. It is 10:53 here, and I can't do much because we have neighbors. See, that's what happens when you don't own a house or anything like that. So, basically, I, on Facebook showed some of the shirts I got that I would be probably wearing at New York Comic Con and everything. And two of them I actually designed using my camera and everything and stuff, and I have the documentation for it. I just need other Doctor Who fans to see if they want it or not, so I could put it up in my store. I have a store called Geek Marriages with CustomGirl.com. And basically, these shirts I did with a camera, played with angles and everything, and everyone seems to like them and everything. So I may show you guys that tomorrow, or I may do it now, I'm not sure and everything. Because there's one shirt I just showed my friend, and she says, yeah, like, she loves it and everything, and one of the other shirts she wants to steal from me. Okay? So, yeah, I basically have been dealing with a lot of stuff. And like I said, he's not off the hook. Basically, like I said, if you guys know the situation that's been going on for the past year, you know that it's not right. You know that it's not fair, and I'm tired of being blamed for something that he thinks is like Big Bang Theory and stuff storyline when it's not going to be that storyline. I don't go back to people, you know what I mean? I give people a chance to fix their mistake and work on things. But this is not something that's like, oh, TV show, she dumps him. No, he dumped me. So yeah. So right now, what I'm doing now is collecting everything to be washed, everything that needs to be done in the laundromat, everything. And sitting here just picking up some papers that Shadow knocked over and stuff, because he had to lay on my desk and he made it worse. Because that was the only place you could get the fan. But right now, the kitchen's a little bit better. It's manageable, because a lot of the stuff needs to be put into shelves, gone through, and it's too late to make all that noise. I can go through some of the paperwork that's here and start shredding some of it, but I just saw my Con Ed bill. It's about $300. I'm not shredding anything. But I'm trying to figure out if I can get everything else. And I'm still mad at Seth MacFarlane. They're doing the Family Guy song, and they leave out my name all the time. My last name, for the Irish ones. You know? So, yeah. With everything else going on and stuff. But I also have my TARDIS dress. I have stuff ready for Comic-Con. It depends on the mood, depends on when my skirt gets done, it depends on a lot of things and stuff. It depends on how everything falls, but right now, like I said, this is all because of school, all because of things, promises people make. I have to be quiet because it's late. And you can hear everything. Yeah, so what I'm stepping over is the garbage bags, I had to move them and everything. But you can hear everything for the doors and stuff, and I just have to put out this candle that I have been dealing with and everything, because in case this everything, but that would be the candle. Come on, go out. Okay, try to put the candle out. Okay, hopefully it's out. Put that there. Yeah, so once again, trying to find something to eat, since I can't really clean much and everything. But there is a good sale at Rite Aid tomorrow. Peanuts are buy one, get one free. But I had a bagel before, but I really want to eat something. But like I said, it's too late to really do anything. Then you've got this stuff that says 7 minutes, but it's too hot in the kitchen to turn on the stove. And I've got to figure out what the hell else is going on out here. Ooh. Yeah, no. You just saw that fly by. I'm going to take care of that in a minute. First, trap it in there. Yep, it's one of those. You live in the back of the building, this is the problem. So yeah, right now it's very humid and hot. I could put the air on right now, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll kill my bills and everything. And this poor cat just knocked all my paperwork over. And tell me you're laying on the plug. Look, Grumples. Can I plug in the air? If that's because if you're hot, is that why? Yeah, this is live, people. Okay. Let's put this on. We need to put this on mode so I can raise the fan level. Fan speed. Yeah, I have a cat's tail. Thank you. Alright, this is live, people. Mode. There we go. Tail. Let's get that. Yeah, Felix. All right. Okay. So yeah. How's everybody else's night? Mine is doing well, like I said. Because I can show you guys the shirts. Because I have to shout out an artist that did the shirt and everything. And she's really good. And everything. So yeah. So, ho ho, Merry Christmas. Or Happy Comic-Con. These are the shirts. Now, these I have to work on stuff with because these are exclusive only to me. And like I said, one of my friends wanted one of them. Alright? And I found socks I have to put in the laundry. Okay? This is what we do here. Now, I don't have a stand for this, so I have to figure out how to do this because I'm not privy, like I said, as most vloggers. I don't have the money or the privilege to do what they do. Okay? And I'm doing it this way also because the shirts will be backwards. So you guys can't do anything to them. Okay? So if you try to copy, I'm trying to put this so it won't fall. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so let's see what I can show you when I can. Oh, yes, guys, and my hair is that long. This is my hair. This was last time highlighted when I went to the wedding to see him. Yeah, this is a year old. That's how long my hair grows in a year. Look how long that is. That was my bangs right there. Yep. So, let's see. Dun, da, da, da. What can I show you? Well, for starters, this was not custom made. This I bought, and it does exist. Ducktales tail. Get it? So that I bought. What else? I'll show you ones I bought. I was at I got Kohl's because I didn't know what I needed for Comic-Con. I didn't know if the custom shirts were going to come in. But this is Kohl's. It was on sale for $10. It's their new version of Darkwing. Okay. Da-da-da. These are the ones I bought. Meaning, already made by a company. See? That's what I'm showing you a tag from Kohl's. Okay? And it's a vintage Ducktales. Right? Okay. So now, we are getting into the shirts that okay? Now, had this one made up. This was in production before a lot of stuff, if you guys. But the artist who fixed it for me was really good. Okay? This was something, you know what I mean? Let's see, the next one. This is the one my friend wants to steal from me. It's basically, if you guys can figure it out. Okay. Now what's the next one? No, that one I'm going to save. That one I'm going to save. That one I'm going to save. That one. No, is that one I can do? That one. What's that one? I had to get a recreation of this one because I did this 3 years ago. And the shirt fell apart. It had its age shown. So I got another one made up. Okay. This one I can show you the back. Okay. But the front. Okay. These are the ones I'm talking about that I designed. These two right here I designed. I took the pictures. I tweaked the camera and everything. I made the design. Now, if you guys want these, okay, these are exclusive. I have to get 3 people who are from the Doctor Who fandom that can say they like these and they're okay. Alright? So if I have 3 people from the Doctor Who fandom, I can sell these. That I did. You look at it closer. You know, Distance. Close. Okay. This one. Same thing. If you guys want these, I need to get 3 Doctor Who fandom people to write on here that they're wanting them, that they've never seen anything like this before. Alright? That way I can sell them in my store. It's for you guys to get them. Otherwise, you have to get them through me. And we're going to have to work out a PayPal thing, and I don't like doing that. Alright? And Shadow's trying to get us 5 minutes of fame. But this one, the artist at the company I work with, right, basically used her skills to fix this because of the way the design came and everything. I can give you a clue, but I'm going to unravel it anyway. We can't sell this in the store due to the fact of Ducktales and everything else being out. But she did very good work. She made it look like a comic book panel. And her name is Jessica Adams. And she works for Custom Girls, CustomizedGirls.com. And these are the people I will trust with all my custom designs. But for you guys, I need to know if you want this sold. Because I need 3 Doctor Who fandom people to tell me they've never seen anything like this, that they would like to buy this and everything, so I can send it to them so that I can put it in my store so that you guys can order it easily. Otherwise, you got to order it through me, and I don't like doing that stuff. Alright? I like to have it managed, you know? Because I got to figure out the cost that would be for me to ship everything to you, where, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So, yeah. 3 of the shirts I bought because I wasn't sure if these were going to come in. And the other ones were just to fill in and everything. And Shadow keeps knocking all my papers over, which he's not supposed to be doing. Okay? So, yeah. So, the other shirt, I am not showing anybody. Because that's going to be worn at Comic-Con. But now I have shirts that I can, you know what I mean? Basically have a choice of to wear to Comic-Con. I would love to wear the Quiverwing Quack one to show the voice of Darkwing Duck at Autograph Day, but Peter Capaldi and Pearl Mackie will be at Comic-Con Thursday and Friday. So I know I have to be Doctor Who'd out. I have to see if Jim Cummings is going to be Saturday and Sunday as well. Because I really want to be wearing the shirt that's behind me. Like I said, I'm not showing you guys what it is. I'll show you the coloring, but I'm not going to show you what it is. Alright? You got a glimpse really quick while I was folding it, but you're not going to see what it is until Comic-Con. Okay? So this goes with my Comic-Con stuff. So yeah. So my site is not only about complaining about Christopher Graham John Fuel and his wonderful people and how they disrespected me this past year. No, no, no. This is just a sample of what's going to be happening with this as well. And also the little monster that's here, you see his tail. And his 5 minutes of fame. I know, this looks silly right now. Okay? Pretty soon he'll have his own channel. But the problem is that I'm tired of making emails. Okay? Oh, yeah. Hit me with your tail. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, hit me with your tail. But, say hi again. Okay. Yeah. And all this, hopefully, will be fixed soon when I get some money together. And you guys are thinking, oh, she's buying this, she's buying... No, no, no. Place I go to only takes cash. But everyone likes the way this is looking because if I basically fluff it out, it actually looks better. But I like keeping it straight. Because that's the thing I like to do. Keep it straight and blunt. Because you know why? That's the best way to be when you're trying to not lie about people. You be blunt with me, tell me the truth, it goes over very well. Straight talk it. Do not dance around it and do not lie. Because, you know, there's so many different angles to the story. You know? If you don't have all the angles, how are you supposed to know what's going on? You know? That's a good thing to think about. Be blunt. It saves you a headache. You know? So yeah, and many other things that are happening. And like I said, guys, if you want to say hi, here's the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, by the way, with Soot on top, because it seems that the last anime thing we did, Soot doesn't like to leave the TARDIS. That's okay. This is his companion. But it's here nor there, but Traveling TARDIS will be at Comic-Con too. And like I said, say hi. Say hi, since you want to be on TV and bug me and everything. Do 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 do. Doop. And you like my plates? Yeah, I tired. Oh, by the way, it doubles as a frisbee too. Plate, frisbee. And I used to be very good with the frisbees. I just can't. I don't think I can do it anymore because I have to be able to catch it. But yeah, I used to be able to spin them on my finger, everything. But I have to do it outside because I'm not breaking anything in here. And my good frisbee got lost out in Long Island when my cousins, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, a lot of my stuff is missing. It was somewhere in Long Island at my uncle's house. Even my roller skates. But after my grandmother passed, that was all off limits because I didn't get to go to the funeral. This is how my family is so messed up. Right, Shadow? Yeah. He's doing this because I'm not paying attention to him. And he knows I have to clean the desk. And he doesn't like when I clean the desk. And everything. So we're watching my friends do voiceovers with Dragon Ball Z. Hi, Kara. So yeah. Tsunami is on, and this is what I do on Saturday nights. I watch Tsunami as I try to go through all this stuff. Because I told you, life is too short to have people always lie about you. You know? He can tell the truth. Like all my other exes could have told the truth when they all blamed me for their sorry-ass lives. Or didn't tell their friends who don't know me the truth. Or people who just don't like me because I'm taking their friend away. I love that line, you know? But Christopher has till August 22nd to decide if he's a human being, my best friend, because we didn't get the chance to be boyfriend and girlfriend, because all of them decided to interfere and play on his fears and everything, as well as many other things. Even when I started being his friend the first time, too, everyone bullied me because they didn't want me around him because he was changing. And that was one of the phone calls I had gotten. They're blaming me for his attitude right now. But that's the funny part about it. His attitude right now is because I'm not in the picture. And because of all this that's happened. Yet, when I was in the picture, everyone loved him and other people didn't like it because they couldn't manipulate him. He was getting smarter. In the sense of, yet he was manipulating some other people too, including me. But I could see it, and I thought maybe, just maybe, it was part of something else. Fear, nervousness, things that you'd never... And if you guys notice the way I'm standing, with my hands like this, and sort of a position, my father's military. So I grew up in a military type style of growing up, where you're blunt and honest, straight and narrow, go a few clicks ahead. You lie, you're on AP duty. Okay? Or you're doing latrine work. Okay? Basically things where he used to basically tease us about it. But it was more so, you screwed up. He wasn't bailing you out, you're bailing yourself out. So you had to grow up fast. You had to grow up everything. And with everything else going on with my mother and everything, I was never a kid. Because I also had to spend my summers being tutored for my dyslexia. So I could speak properly with proper etiquette and everything. But after working at the Bronx DMV for the last 11 years as a per diem with no medical insurance and making only $250 after taxes a week, you learn how to curse and learn slang and everything else. You know? So yeah. And I'm trying to talk over all this stuff over behind me because of copyright and everything. But I will tell you this, please tune into Tsunami and watch my friends and so they can get a paycheck, be voiceover actors and everything. Okay? And if you haven't noticed by now and you didn't see a tail, it's because the tail is right there. Okay? I'm just saying here, people, this vlog was supposed to be fun and talk about products, talk about things that you guys don't know about and stuff like that. Certain sites where you can get stuff and deal with things and get things cheaper when you don't have enough money coming in the house. How to work payment plans, how to get $50 sneakers for $8, things like that, you know? But thanks to all the people who like to play games in my life, that had to be a priority because I had to save my reputation. Because all this started with someone saying that Luke and Christopher were boyfriends and that I was a bitch. All because I dumped him. No, you guys forget, he dumped me on the trip. And for the last 2 weeks of that trip, we were trying to patch things up, but it didn't help when everybody else was pulling him in every other direction. And I loved how the podcasters knew I was there. And they still kept him upstairs for 2 hours and an hour on the phone while his parents were out, and I sat down watching TV alone because I was being respectful, thinking he had a show and they didn't have a show. So yeah. So if I'm a little pissed off, that I am. And I think his parents should be pissed off too that he did this because I only had enough money to go to the wedding and come back. I was saving those last 2 weeks because my job wouldn't have, you know, I almost lost my job to go see him. Because I was saving those for his birthday in August. Okay? Because I was going to try to find a way to get another cheap ticket or something. Okay? Maybe his parents could have paid for that time. And I paid for the one for the wedding. But he wanted me out there 3 weeks in a row straight. So you see what I mean? There are so many variables to this that not a lot of you know. And like I said, I have letters from people that I will read, the ones that I did save. Because the other ones had links in them that could cause viruses and everything. So my computer destroyed them. Or they were using what all these new email type things are, where you first open it and it disintegrates after a minute to 10 minutes. And don't tell me you guys don't think there's anything out there, because there is. It's used in high security things. I told you I have friends that work for Microsoft and all the other companies and everything. And that was the thing. If he's using me for my connections that I know, that's wrong also. Because I know certain bloggers, podcasters, and everything that I am friends with, who I treat as friends, because I don't treat them as celebrities, because everyone is a human being. You're no better than the next. So you have a little celebrity status, big whoop. You're not a god. You're not a being. Okay? You're just a person who got lucky. Their podcast went good. Or you know some people that are higher than people I know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? So don't use me. Don't abuse me. Don't verbally abuse me or lie, because I'm a child of abuse. So yeah. So, I know I'm bringing this back to dealing with Christopher Graham, John Field, the UK. But like I said, after August 22nd, it's just going to show to me that he lied to me those 4 years. The book will have a different ending now. And the fact of the matter is that the book is almost finished. It just has chapters 24 through 36 to be worked on. And that's clean up grammar as well as add in stuff that I got permission with copyright and everything. Because working in PR and promotions and public relations and basically damage control, you know a little bit of what can get you in trouble and not in trouble. And you also talk to a lot of lawyers and work with a lot of lawyers. And basically know this. When someone tells you they got the information they needed, please stop. Because it's all going to backfire on everybody. I sit here every day and thank the people who did help in this. I also would like to thank the ones who did talk with me about this, who were ready to attack me for this, and found that it was not my fault, but Christopher Graham John Fuel's. Okay? And like I said before, there is going to be either a live feed on the 22nd, but yet I'm not interrupting my Pearl night with Once Upon a Pearl. I like her show. Okay? But at the same time, I am dealing with a lot. because I did not need a year of bullying because someone wanted to play Sheldon and Amy Big Bang Theory. And that's not how the world works. Because it is not Amy dumping him. He dumped me because many of his friends said to get rid of me. And he went along with it. He told me that night, and it's in the book, his friend's writings and travels comes first. My friend Spencer was pissed at him. And in honor of Spencer, which I have to call once upon a parole because they forgot to put the other charm on, I got a bracelet with angel wings. But the other charm said something else. And they just forgot to put it on. Not their fault or anything and stuff like that. I just forgot to remind them about it. So when the charm comes, I will put that on and show you that one fully. But that's for Spencer. My best friend who passed away, who was trying to help resolve this, because deep down inside, I don't think Christopher wanted this to end the way it did. Because in his mind, his friends are always right. His friends know what relationships are like, even though theirs might be more fucked up than his. Like with my friends. My friends fight with their significant others and all the other stuff, but I don't base my life on theirs. And Christopher also was the one who told me, don't think of me as his past, like the past boyfriends I've had. Or people in my life that have hurt me. But yet he pulled everything that all of them have done. So what do you expect me to believe? And like I said, come August 22nd, that's it. Any attempt he tries to do anything, if he does want to fix this, is a start from scratch. Or even if I talk to him. Because if he let this go on this long without having to stop them from lying about me or stealing people's profiles to make me jealous, that does not work. I'm not a tween. I'm an X-centennial. I'm a Generation X millennial because I've dealt with analog and digital. Okay? I'm an X-centennial. Trust me, I can survive without digital and I can survive without analog. I can do both. And don't go any cracks there either, guys, because you know what? He didn't know what I was going to make a decision on. Because I had a decision to make too. Do I want to babysit someone who's not going to take care of himself? Or am I going to see somebody who's going to rise above what people think of him? And actually stand up for somebody for once in his life. Because he wanted to be with that person. Because that only explains why his parents were able to pay for my trip out there. And why everybody who came up to me, who knew about me, were very excited to meet me because that's all he could not stop talking about was me and everything and stuff. But yet there were a few, especially at the wedding, who kept thinking that I was his beard, that I was a fake date, that they were in shock Christopher had a girlfriend. But you see, he ran off and left me with his mother. So, yeah. His mother was left to introduce me to people, and then when I was getting food or getting anything or just looking around and stuff, people came up to me and asked me who I was and when they heard my accent, and they were very in shock that he had a girlfriend. They did not believe it. All I could tell you guys is this. I have been wronged, but I will rise above it because I forgive all of them. Because, like I said, they may do this again to somebody else who may not be as forgiving as me. And he's going to be living with the guilt the rest of his life. But then again, if he's a sadist, those are people who do things like this to hurt others for their own pleasure by putting up fake videos and dramatize and have fun in Cardiff for their birthday when they're supposed to be sick in bed. It tells you something. Oh, and by the way, I contacted one of the radio stations and I hope they do play it because I requested a song with a message for him. And if they don't play it, oh well. We'll find out later if they did or not when he starts cursing me out because I was sneezing a lot before. Tonight is a night for me because on Monday I have my booking appointment for my surgery. Yes, surgery is real because after 3 years, and it's funny, August 22nd seems to be the day because when I first got these pains, it was 2 days after his birthday. Okay? So yeah, that's a symbolic day, August 22nd. And it's interesting that I would be bullied up until that day. So that's interesting also. But I have my booking appointment to set up for when I do have to have the surgery, to remove the polyp, as well as the fibroids. I can talk them into that to do one wonderful thing and everything in one shot, because I don't have the money to do this or the health insurance, because unlike people think, because they're basing it on their lives and not my life, because they don't bother to ask, I can't get medical insurance because of my pay. I can't afford it. And it's not, and this has been since Obama instilled it. The same way Obama wouldn't let him in the country unless that was a lie of his as well. And guys, like I said, I still have his ESTA form sitting here with his passport number and everything else. So how was I not worth it and valuable to him? How am I a bitch to him? Told you, this is not Big Bang Theory. This is my life, and the way my life works is this. You do wrong by me, karma's going to be a bitch back to you. And it's your lies. Like I said, today, well, technically it's his time today, but in about another hour will be his birthday. And do you think he's going to have a happy birthday? I don't know. Because on his birthday, I wish his lies would come undone. I wish he would tell the truth. I wish he would realize that all he's done to me is the reason why he's the way he is right now. Because guilt likes to play a toll on your health as well. But you see, I don't know any of this because I'm a dumb American. I don't have the British way. I am not of his culture. I don't have the accent. Well, Faith and Begor is the only thing I can say because my grandfather taught me that. Or Hand and all the other, you know. I can pick up the accent very well. And people hear it sometimes too with the 3. But I fixed it because I've been away for a while. And speaking of away, who's falling away, I don't know if you can see him. He's falling asleep on my pillow. Telling you people this. Not a bitch. I am a person who decided to help someone who asked me for help, who wanted to have somebody talk with and everything, to be their best friend, and then later on, after he decided to throw me away, after the 4th time, wanted me back in his life as the girlfriend because he finally woke up, only to have it destroyed because you guys told him it was wrong. That's not a human being, that's not anything, and I wish he would call me. Because like I said, I'm not accepting apology unless he's in front of me. Here in America, I am basically doing this so that I can prove to everybody that he is a human being. That he understands that what he did was wrong. And that you don't do that to people. Because some people will not be as forgiving as me. But then, this is what we're dealing with. His friends who don't know the whole story. His friends that lie to get drama and have people attack me. All this other stuff that he does himself too. He was misdiagnosed and no one wants to admit it. He was offered medical times to come here to get off his medication and everything because tramadol is a Class A drug, soon to be. Right now it's a Class C drug. And it has killed many people. If you don't guys want to go back through my YouTubes or look up how many people it's killed. Because people get addicted to it. And they take more and more and more because they want the pain to go away. He's got to understand too, there's emotional pain and physical pain. And I have nothing to hide and I did nothing wrong, so I have no emotional pain. And I have no physical pain in the sense of towards this. My physical pain has been for 3 years, a pain in my side that they finally found out could be the thing and why I can't walk. if they fix this, I might be able to walk again and get rid of my cane and start roller skating and rollerblading and do everything I used to do. Even though my knee still has a cancer lump in it, an enterodermal lump. But that's later on. Okay? That's later on. Right now, I'm trying to correct something that caused many other sadnesses in my life. And I'm telling you people this right now. I know he watches these and my Facebook. And his friends watch them too. And I keep saying this, if you think you did nothing wrong, I hope the next person you do this to, you show the same respect you've shown me. By calling them every name in the book, Luke. By lying to them, Josh, about what happened that night. Or anything else you have tried to do. Or become a friend of theirs after someone becomes a girlfriend or a boyfriend because you're jealous and you didn't get the chance when you were married. And you know who that person is. So yeah, there's a lot of people, long list of people that either got put in their place, found out about, or anything. So yeah. And like I said, the only time I get phone calls is when he acts up. And I am trying my best. I am trying my best to be the most patient person going. Because that's the only way I can be. And I forgive them. Because they know not what they do. And if they really do know what they're doing, then they all are sadists. Because this is how they get pleasure. You know what? Go down to London. There's a little shop down there. You know, they got the whips and the chains and everything. Go down to there. You'll be fine. That person gets paid for it. Go pay them. Okay? Because trust me, I could have had a choice to sue all of your asses. But I didn't. Because what's the point? You're going to do it to somebody else. And they're not going to be as nice as me. Like I said, why do this to someone who was helping someone because you don't want that person to get better? That's wrong. And people are not people's property. I don't deal with jealous, hate, and envy and all the other things that come with it because I know where I stand. I know myself. And I know that I don't need to be jealous of all of you. For what? Look at the attitude you have towards me. Why do I need that attitude? That's not me. Why do I have to hate you? No, I hate your actions. Because you think that this is what the world works like. No, no, no. You never met anybody like me, and none of you have met me. So you don't know what I'm like. Okay? See, jealousy, hate, envy. Now, if you're doing this because you envied the fact that I got through to him and helped him and everything, and you guys just sat there on your asses and pill popped him and everything else, and then decided, oh, she's making us look bad. We got to get our ass. No. That does not work. Okay? And all the other fun stuff, like outrunning your drama, where drama's going to hit you worse. I'm drama. I'm your drama coming knocking on your door because you didn't want to fix it. Okay? Karma is a bitch. And like I said, I'm going to read one of those emails because they actually stated that I would have been perfect for Christopher. And it's a mutual friend of Christopher's and his sister's. So yeah. And another person has seen that email. And another person is also pissed because he was supposed to call this person while I was out there. So yeah. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm trying to make sure and talk over this so I don't get copyright and everything. But I am honoring my friends who work in the industry for Funimation and everything. And Viz and all the other fun stuff. Their stuff is on right now. And just a lot of things that have been happening. And a sleepy cat that stole my spot. I don't know if you can see him. Hey, see if you can see him. Is there... give me my hand out. I think my hand's in the way. Oh, wait. There we go. Is there a sleepy cat? Yeah, there's a sleepy cat. Alright. So, yeah, like I said, if you're well enough to go party and do whatever you want, you ain't that sick. Okay? Come talk to me, who is in living pain because I have TMJ. You know what TMJ is? It affects here, my eyes, my head, my neck. Alright? All because of this Under her tooth, right there. It was worse when I had my wisdom teeth and I took them out. But this shoots up here, and then I can't hear. It affects my hearing, too. Okay? That's TMJ. He probably had that when his wisdom tooth was removed, and they misdiagnosed him. Let's see what else. I have mild dysplasia here, cancer here, that I have to get checked out again. And have maybe, that's why if my lip looks a little funny and everything, they had to do surgery to take some of it out. Alright? Let's see, I've broken this arm, I've broken this wrist twice, no, broken it twice, sprained it 15 times. Sprained this wrist, had ovarian cyst removed, I have, let's see what else, twisted my back, I have tendonitis in the right knee with a mass in my leg, I have an intradermal lump in the knee. I have twisted ankles twice, broken my foot once. Let's see what else. Oh, and was beaten, bruised, pushed down a flight of stairs, hit in the face. Broke this. No, I have a bone. Oh, I have a permanent bone chip. I think it's in this finger. Which one was it? No, it's this one. There's a permanent bone chip in this finger when my sister and me were fighting. Don't ask. Let's see what else is there. Broken toe. So yeah, don't come play. Unless you can really bring your A game when it comes to pains and bruises and everything else. Okay? Let's not talk. Oh yeah, and like I said, pain in the side right here that has been for the past 3 years. Costochondritis in the ribs. That is like that, and it makes it hard to breathe. What else? 3 head injuries because people used to trip me. And one of them was from being pushed down the flight of stairs the first time. Because I was bullied as a kid. I'm also dyslexic, but very artistic. I stutter. I can't learn languages because of the dyslexia. What else is there? But yet, I am very creative, knowledgeable, have a photographic memory. I wish I had an eidetic memory like my niece and everything, but I have a photographic memory. That's why people look at me a little strange that I can remember certain things. Okay? But it doesn't work the same way with the dyslexia because it goes in, it's weird. Trust me. Okay? What else? Not much more. Well, a lot more, but, you know? Telling you people right now. You guys don't know me. And you shouldn't be judging me. The same way my friends shouldn't be judging Christopher, but at the same time, they're going based on how he treated them too. Everyone put out an olive branch on my side, and no one took it. Now, I also understand that maybe he didn't want to be part of my family because my family's the way it is, and the day he tried to fix things and stuff. But you see, that's the thing. Ignore them. I do. Because they are set in their ways. They're never going to change. My dad doesn't have a cell phone. Okay? They're set. Because my parents are not millennials' parents. My parents are going to be in their 70s. Okay? I don't know how much longer they are here. That's why I'm trying to find work, trying to find everything, do these vlogs, make money on YouTube, but because ad revenue is down and everything because they want to, you know what I mean? I never said these blogs were for under 18 years of old, you know? And also, with the stupid copyrights and everything, guys, I'm telling you right now, you let other people have them and everything else. I try my best. Okay? Some of them were school projects, some are just stupid things. Alright? But at the same time, give me a fair shot. That's all I ever ask. You know? Look, I drink Coca-Cola. I love anime. Okay? I have old school Dewey. Okay? I love Snoopy, but he's being hidden because of copyright. That's why my hair's not up. I am just tired of people just lying through their teeth because they want drama, they want attention, when they could have had all the attention in the world. But here's the thing. You have to be an adult. with a childlike attitude. Not a child pretending to be an adult. Because that's how I'm only going to see you. As a Scorpio, we give you guys enough rope to hang yourselves. Because we can see through you. And the funny part about something is, Christopher's a Leo. And they're supposed to be leaders, not followers. So when did I get the cub that decided to turn into Scar? And hang out with the hyenas. Then again, Disney does like to steal from other things. No pun intended. Okay? And Disney, I know, owns half of everything. But like anything, should tell the truth. Because if Disney had told the truth about what they did with Lion King, maybe some of us wouldn't be in the anime world a little pissed off. And would enjoy that, oh wow, it's like a reboot. But yet again, Disney made up for it with Ducktales. And look, it became full circle back to what I was having with the t-shirts. My Ducktales t-shirts and my Darkwing Duck t-shirts. So yeah. So, this is a 46-minute vlog live with my friend's voiceover work in the back, who work for Funimation. And YouTube, trust me, they do. Okay? With a sleepy cat. With a sleepy cat. Okay? So yeah. Like I said, I gotta try to find something to eat in an empty fridge. Try to finish cleaning up the rest of this stuff and everything. And hopefully, with maybe he'll get a conscience. Maybe he can unlock Jiminy Cricket. But just like Roger from American Dad, that conscience is probably so dead in Christopher, it's up Luke's ass. Okay? Because, like I said, I'm tired. I don't need to know anything. Because you know what? Just to reiterate again, this is not Big Bang Theory. This is not Amy dumping him. He dumped me on the trip. And we were trying to put it back together, but he dumped me because everyone said to. But he wanted a show because he wants to live vicariously through his TV. And that's not how it works. Trust me on that one, that's not how it works. Because if it was, the evil queen next door, or the evil stepmother, or the evil whatever would have been already gone. And this Cinderella, this Rapunzel, this Sleeping Beauty, this whatever, would have already found her prince. Then again, I'd rather be like Merida and fight for what I want. For my own fate and destiny. Change your path, change your destiny. And I did change my faith and I changed my destiny. Because you know what? According to everything else, I should have still been with him. Through all this, I should have still been with him. But I changed my faith and I changed my destiny. Because I was not going to be bullied anymore. I was not going to have people who did not know me bully me. And I was not going to have jealous, hateful, and envious people dictate how our relationship was going to be. Because I wasn't out there to fight them on it, verbally. Because I don't use fists. I use the knowledge at hand. And what was presented to me that started this all, was people on my YouTube page saying that Christopher and Luke were together, slandering his ass. Then all the phone calls because they said I was a bitch for dumping him. All the fun stuff and everything that they just kept up for a whole year because they didn't like to hear their friend whine every 5 seconds. Guys, he wouldn't have been whining if you had left us alone. But I think you wanted him to whine because you guys need that pleasure of saving him as a sadist does. And as a narcissist too. So yeah. I don't need to save anybody and I don't need saving either. Trust me on that one. I'm the one that brings the light in and shines in on all the darkness. Don't ever try to put me in a box and don't take away my sparkle. Because eventually, this is what's going to happen. Your lies are going to come undone. Your guilt is going to eat you alive. And if any of you think you did nothing wrong, the next person you deal with may not be as forgiving as I am. And the reason I keep repeating this is because we're dealing with hard-headed people who are so used to getting their way that no more will these people get their way. Because you want to make fun of people? I hope when your children or someone else comes after you, you have the same respect you gave me to them. Because like I said, they will not be as forgiving when your child or you says something to them. I wish I could mend the bridge with his parents, but that's long gone, thanks to him. Because it seems that everything else is more important in their lives too. But here's the thing. You took responsibility for him when he lost his job. You took responsibility for all his actions. You pay for his stuff. If he wants his video games, if he wants a life, if he wants to have fun and go to movies every day, then get a fucking job. He lives in the movie theater. Do you know they were hiring at the movie theater in Cardiff? He could have got a fucking job. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to do anything because everybody fits the bill for him. And that's not somebody I want in my life. He wasn't going to be like that because he started to show some signs of being an adult. He would have had it made here, but he threw me away. And you know why I say he threw me away? He threw away opportunities. He threw away an opportunity to see the city. He threw away an opportunity to get to know me without Luke being up his ass, without anyone bugging him or anything. No Josh, no Carrie, no Gwen, no nothing. Just me and him, because I had my own place, even though my parents are right there. Okay? They would have just bugged him for a couple of days and left us alone. Okay? He could have seen the city, my waterfall, all this other stuff, and gotten to know me. Maybe gone to a convention with me. All this stuff that's been going on now. Helped me like he promised all those years with my stuff. But no. That's why I love to thank his friends for showing me and him the most respect they did give us for those 4 years. On respect of how they bullied me, lied about me, made him leave me all those times. When he called me crying that his grandfather died, and meanwhile I was already gone out of his life because someone told him to get rid of me. All the other interesting stuff that you guys don't know about. Like I said, I may have to pre-tape because I have a lot of Skype pictures that no one knows about. Okay? This is not Amy and Sheldon. This is not Ross and Rachel. This is not any of the TV shows. This is Gadget and Grayvorn, Felicia and Christopher, who should have had a chance to work things out, but no one let us. And my hair is in it because I have to cover this stupid thing up. Okay? So I would love to thank all his friends this very night. And if you think this is a taste of what's going to happen for the 22nd, you got a whole nother thing coming. Because, trust me, I'm half Irish, half Italian. I'm stubborn and pissed off, and I have a temper. But I hide it very well because I don't disrespect anybody. Because you've already shown me how much respect you do give others. So, why am I going to stoop to your level? Like I said, I could be spiteful. But I'm not going to be spiteful. Because I'm just stating facts that were presented to me. And I love the fact that someone's well enough to celebrate their birthday, but complaining they're not feeling well and everything else by people sending me stuff and everything. So yeah. We can add liar to the top of that list. Of spoiled brat, sadist, narcissist, attention getter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? Because you made promises to me, Christopher. Grayvorn, you promised me things. And the rule of a Wiccan is you don't break their promises. Okay? And also the rule of Wiccan is we cause no harm. And I have not caused you any harm. So if any other Wiccans decide to cause any harm based on this, it will backfire on them. Because once again, 3 by 3 by 3, what you do to me will happen to thee. Whatever you put out will come back to you all. I'm already living my karma for what I did with the lawyer, my friend, okay? and everything else that had to be done to find out who was bullying me. But in the end, it got me to meet people who were lied to by other people because all of them played telephone. So yes, this is going to be a long hour one, ranting and raving about things, and I do the teasers in the front, but that's my clickbait. Because, you see, I am still going to talk about this until the year is up. After that, we are just going to talk about the book. Yes, it does involve, but I'll talk more about my trip part of it. We'll talk more about Comic-Con and anything I have in here, cool stuff I've gotten from Wish.com, other things that you guys never would have, you know what I mean, thought of, because all you hear me for a past year is dealing with my reputation and getting it back together. Because you know what? You guys have to understand, you don't know me. You want to get to know me? There's the olive branch. There's things you can do and say and everything and stuff. Okay? I have tried to reason with these people, talk with these people, but they all want to go straight to violence and stupidity, especially Josh's friends, except for one who did resolve it, and I'm proud of her. It shows that she's an adult, and I wish her luck in everything she's done, because you know what? That's one step of being an adult and a human being. Knowing how to forgive and knowing that people have lied. Right, Shadow? Say hi. Say hi. Bye. Alright? So, let's go for a walk real quick to make sure we have everything we need. Because we have to kill something out here that likes to fly around. Because I have to now spray again for everything. Even though you seal up the kitchen, you live in the back of the building. Told you, my kitchen's clean. Okay, so we got that, we got that. And it's hot again out here. So I can't do anything, it's so hot out here. So I'll leave you guys with this tonight, and hopefully you guys understand. Do you want to be an adult? Because this is what being an adult is. This is what being an adult is. This is what being an adult is. That's ice packs, guys. Yeah, guys. So here's the thing. Being an adult, it's not fun, but it's things you got to do, and it shows you're growing up. And like I said, guys, see how blonde I am? Christopher used to get mad at me because my hair would be this color light, and he wanted this color blonde, the gingery blonde. No, doesn't work that way either, Christopher. You messed up, you fix it. Your friends messed up, tell them the truth. I have things to do here. I have a life I have to lead, because that's all we get is our own lives. It'd be nice to have people involved in them, but that's the thing. Everyone thinks I'm pining over you and everything. No. You did wrong by me by breaking promises and lying to everybody about me, that you know you did what you did. So either set it straight, or your birthday's going to be having a fun one tomorrow, based on my time. Trust me on that one. And by the way, I saw the sinkhole news in Barnard Castle. I hope everybody's okay, because I would never wish that on anybody, but it seems everything's falling apart in England, just like it is here in New York. I guess we're not that different, huh? Oh wait, I am. I tell the truth. And I own up to my mistakes. And I own up to the fact when things are done. And you know that about me. So I would love the same respect I gave you. But if you can't do that, then you're a sadist and everything. So enjoy your birthday if you can, but it's not a happy one from me. It's I hope you realize that wishes don't come true. Have a good night, people. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or today, depending on what the thing is. But also, if you want those shirts, remember, I need 3 people to say yes from Doctor Who fandom. Alright? Bye.